tutorial series, and in this tutorial we are going to learn HTML formatting elements. The first element is a bold text element or B tag. Okay, and this is bold text. Opening B tag, closing B tag, and my text is bold. Okay, when I remove this B tag, my text is going to be normal again. Yeah, it is normal. And when I add B tag, so my text is between opening B tag and closing B tag, so that whole thing is a bold text. Okay, this is bold text. So this is how can I make a text bold. Another element is italic text. Okay, how can I make an italic text? It is simple with I tag. Okay, with I tag I can make this simple text italic. This is not bold. Now this is italic text. This text is italic. Okay, I can also define a marked text with mark tag. Change this as mark, and this part is marked. This is normal, but this part is marked text. Okay, so let's check. Yes, this part is marked. So if you want a piece of text to be featured like this, something like background color is yellow or something like that, this text is important because strong element defines an important text. Okay, it looks like just as if it is a bold text. Yes, that's right, this text is still bold, but it has also semantic importance, meaning. Okay, so this text is important. Additionally, it is a bold text. So if this was just bold, there is no semantic important meaning. This text is just bold. However, I copy this and paste it here. Make this strong. The first line is bold and second line is bold. In terms of looking, and I should also add a line break here. BR tag with BR tag. Yeah, you know, BR tag is just for a line break. Make this second line starts on a new line. Okay, that's why I add BR tag. What I'm saying is bold text is just bold text, and strong has semantic important meaning. So this text is important, but this text is not. Okay, And another point is this text is italic text, just italic, and in terms of looking, this text is emphasized. This text is italic. This text is emphasized. We can define an emphasized text with M tag. Actually, both look same, so it is difficult to say there is a difference between these two lines, but actually there is no emphasis on this text. However, this text is emphasized. Okay, that's the difference. So we've also learned M tag to define an emphasized text, but this text is only an italic text. However, this text is looks the same like an emphasized like a italic text, but it is emphasized. Okay, that's the difference. Okay, another thing is think about water's chemical formula. So H uh, 2, right, and O. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, that looks cool. I remove this sub element here. Yes, you see the difference. So when I want to define a subscripted text like this, I have to use sub element here. Okay, this means subscripted text. So H2O is the formula of the water. Okay, and another example is I add line break here. This is normal, but this is subscripted text. Okay, yes, this is subscripted text. That means this text is subscripted. That's simple. Okay, and another element is sup or superscripted element. So this is normal text, this is superscripted. Okay, yeah, but I had to add a line break here in order to get rid of the conflicts. As you see, this is normal, but this is subscripted text. Also on the third line, this is normal text, this is superscripted text. Okay, and I can also add a question here. So line break here. What is 2 to the third power? Okay, another line break here. The answer is 2 sub 3 closing sub equals 8, right? So let's preview. What is 2 to the third power? The answer is 2 to the third power equals 8. Okay. Another text formatting element is instag. Okay, like this. This is opening instag, and this is closing instag. So when I add a piece of text here, ordinary text, so see the effect, yeah, underlined text here. So when you make a text underlined without CSS, you can use this instag to make a piece of text underlined with HTML. Okay, I think this whole thing is not necessary because there is CSS and there is text decoration underline CSS rule. So this is not widely used, but I think the information is the information, so you know that. Let's give an example how to use that. My favorite car is Ferrari. Okay, so this word is now inserted or added text. Okay, that's it. It is simple. And I have another HTML formatting element that is small. Small element defines a smaller text. Okay, let's make an example to see how it works. Let's say I have a level 1 heading. This is normal text. This is smaller text. Okay, so let's see. Yes, this is smaller, this is normal, and our level 1 heading. So whenever you wanna define a small text with HTML, you can do that with small elements. Okay, I think we don't need to use small because we have CSS, but this whole tutorial is all about text formatting, so I will teach you all the elements about text formatting. So that's why I'm talking about these elements. Okay, that means we can also make a text smaller or bigger with font size property with CSS, but the information is information. I'm just teaching you how it works with HTML. Okay, another thing is deleted text. Okay, this text is deleted. Yes, this is something like line through effect with CSS. So this effect is also possible with CSS. Actually, we don't need to use del element, but as I told you before, this is the tutorial about HTML text formatting, so that's why I'm teaching this element too, which is which also means that you should prefer CSS instead of HTML um, because you are a professional developer. At least you're on the way, so that means you should always prefer CSS instead of HTML to give a style or change the look of any element or text or something like that. CSS is much more powerful than HTML in terms of style. Okay, del element is useful to show your visitors there is a removed text. Okay, for example, the new price is um, $4. The old price is $8. So um, I want to show my visitors that this is the old price, so I can feature this with del element to emphasize this is not valid right now. Okay, this is removed, so the old price is a deleted price like this, so this is the new price. Okay, this is just an example. You don't need to use that, but this is the idea of how can you use del element. Okay, so I think we've learned all the text formatting elements, but I will summarize all the elements now. We use b tag to define bold text. So when I wanna make a bold text, I must use this element or CSS. So in terms of HTML, using HTML without CSS, I can make a bold text with this tag. Okay, like this, bold. Yes, there must be an opening, a closing tag, and between these two tags there must be a piece of text. I want it to be bold. Okay, you know, so about that. Okay, and another element is strong to define an important text. We use strong element to define an important text. So both bold and strong elements works the same because the output is actually the same. Both are bold text, but this strong element also adds a semantic importance. Okay, gives a semantic importance meaning. So if you give a piece of text, you give that this text is important. If you say so, you should use strong instead of bold. Okay, and I tag to define an italic text. Okay, M to define emphasized text, and mark to define marked or highlighted text, ins to define an inserted or added text. Sorry about that. And del to define a removed or deleted text. Sub to define a subscripted text. Sorry, this must be sub, this must be sub. To define a superscripted text. Okay. Is there anything I've forgotten? See, yeah, small. We use small element to define a smaller text. Okay, that's all for now. Thank you for watching my text formatting tutorial. If you have any questions, feel free to ask by using comment section under this video. See you in the next lecture. Thank you.